Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, I know I said I was going to read about Valery Gerasimov today, who seems to be missing in action. This is the Kremlin army general-in-chief, but I'll note him down for Monday. There's just a few other things I wanted to have a look at today that I'm getting a draw to. And the one I want to have a look at is, of course, announcements come out in regards to now it's called the hush money case, but it's not actually a hush money case. It's just what it's been called. It's not about Trump paying Stormy Daniels. It's about the falsification of business records where 130,000 was listed in the financials as legal services to Cohen. Now Cohen's come out and said it wasn't legal services; it was a payment to Stormy Daniels to keep her quiet in the election leading up to the 2016 election. Trump has, of course, come out and denied all that. Really, which one are you going to believe? Apparently, Trump is up on 34 counts of ordering falsification of records. This is the Alvin Bragg case in New York, and it is down for the 25th of March. Now, interestingly enough, that it's all making headlines at the moment. You've got certain people in the GOP camp claiming it's the same as the Fani Willis. Apparently she's getting grilled within an inch of her life about a personal relationship that has nothing to do with the case that she's bringing forward. However, there is a little bit of grey area in regards to the fact that the relationship was with the chief prosecutor who she hired. Now, I read on that a while back. I did get that one of them is going to have to step down. I did actually get that it was going to be Fani Willis that will step back. But sometimes the messenger gets it wrong. I get the feeling it will be one of them. But there are other prosecutors who are all over the case ready to step forward. It's not going to affect this trial at all. But the claim, the GOP usual culprits are trying to claim that Trump's hush money case is the same as Fani Willis or Fani Willis not disclosing or trying to cover up that she was having a relationship. Not an affair. The dude was not. Him and his wife had separated 2 years previously. It was not an affair. It was simply a personal relationship. It's absolutely nothing like it. It's nothing the same. It's the same as them trying to claim that Trump with his stolen documents is the same as Biden with, whoops, I didn't realise I had these, come and get them. This is very much falsification of business records. It's not hush money, falsification of business records, lying in the business records, listing the money as legal services when in fact it was, which of course he could claim tax on, instead of a personal payment that wasn't taxable, those sorts of things. Okay, so how is this case going to go for Trump? Imminent ruling coming out on the Engeron fraud case. I have seen. I'm getting the figure 6. Was it 6-8? I think Dave from Tarot by the Bay is getting around the 700. We'll see how that pans out. So let's have a look. I'm surprised I got such an accurate figure with that. So I'm say around the 700. The judgment's coming, and it's going to be, when I'm talking about, because I was talking about the Engeron case, it is going to be for Trump, Judgment Tower, Engeron. And we have here, then we've got the manipulation of records, Trump, secrets he's trying to keep hidden, and he's not going to like the outcome. I do see this then being reported to the criminal, to the IRS, but that's, moral financial corruption, and he's not going to like the result. Okay, but that's let's have a look at the Alvin Bragg falsification business records. How's that going to go for Trump, guys? let's switch gears. Alvin Bragg, the falsification of business records. Right, you want that one? You want that one? Okay, come on down. And your guides is determined as mine. Right, Alvin Bragg's bringing the case. I don't know who the judge is. I might just click down here and get that light a little bit better for you because these cards are quite glary. And there we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know who the judge is in this. Could be Stormy Daniels bringing forth this information, but usually this is my judge card. So I would be quite interested. Doesn't mean it's a female judge. It might just be a feminine energy judge, which just means that they are more progressive. But they are seeing all on this case. Challenged by balance and moderation. How's it going to go for Trump? Okay, I'm really getting with that card. It's the pouring from one cup to the other. Pouring from one cup to the other. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. It's yeah, that sort of energy. He's going to find his back up against the wall. The information's being brought forward. Now, okay, yeah, the information's being brought forward already in the past. There's no denying that this is what has happened. Right. How's it going to go for Trump? He's plotting and planning, trying to work his way out of it. But the truth is going to move forward on this case. I'm not getting hugely dramatic cards in regards to this, but the truth is going to be brought forward. The light's going to shine on what happened. Going to be a lot of headlines coming forward that he's not going to like. Here he is in the hopes and fears as the businessman, or he thinks he is. Doesn't look particularly healthy as the businessman any longer, but that's how he thinks he is as the businessman, trying to hold on. We've got here the manipulation, but we've got justice upholding. The best of justice, something out of left field coming for him, and the ruling itself. Yeah, it's a disappointment in the harvest. I'm not saying that it's going to be a big payment, but it's literally reap what you sow in regards to betrayal, sabotage, abuse of power. It's all self-sabotage. Nobody's done this to him. He's done it to himself. The message he's going to try to bring forward is going to be cumbersome and unwieldy, and he's just going to look foolish. Absolutely, he's just going to look foolish with his rantings about it. You might just see what sort of financial outcome. I'm using my Golden Universal Tarot, so I thought there might be more money cards there. Feeling it's going to be a huge fight. I think it's just more about proving him guilty. Show me the fine that Trump is going to get. Show me the ruling. Okay, don't show me the ruling because he's going to be found guilty. Show me about the penalties. Show me the penalties that are going to. I mean, Cohen's served time for this already. Show me the penalties that Trump is going to get in regards to this case. I'm just seeing, the image I'm seeing is it's someone's just hammering one nail into the coffin, if that makes sense. It's just one more nail. It doesn't mean an actual coffin, it's just one more nail. Let's have a look. It's a bent nail too. It's a bent nail, they're straightening it, they're nailing it. The case, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a little, it's going to be, how do I put this? I mean, Trump's denying that he had relations with this woman. He's probably going to start denying he even knew her, even though there's photographs of them together. Um, it's just trying to, it, it's just going to be a bit of a convoluted farce. If I say it's going to be farcical, for what? Okay, come on down. What are the penalties going to be? Yeah, oh, goodness me, I shuffled, 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 and here she is again. The judge overseeing it. Yeah, here's the challenge. Okay, he's going to be proven to be financially corrupt in regards to this. Again, we've got the abuse of power, the betrayal, the self-sabotage. In the past, he thought he was all that in a cup of tea, a bit of a, the gloaty, successful merchant, etc., with all his cups lined up. But that's past. An offer being brought forward. Um, he may try and settle out of court. Just be aware of that. And an offer being brought forward, but we've got a big stick coming for him. I think the shenanigans, the farcical shenanigans that are going to go on in regards to this case are really going to cheese off the judge. Here we've got Alvin Bragg. It's usually my Jack Smith card, but I'm going to call it Alvin Bragg. It's the determined prosecutor. I wouldn't want to be in that gaze. They have the money trail. They have the information. What are the penalties going to be? The unwieldy, chaotic, burdensome message that Trump's going to try and bring forward is going to be proven to have lied. We've got the ruling here. Celebration, women celebrating the strength of women, feminine strengths. Trump's going to try and defend himself. He might even try and appeal it. Going to try and defend himself. He's going to try and defend himself in the light of this full exposure, but justice is going to be served. I'm not getting a monetary amount here. I don't feel it's going to be substantial. I just feel that it's just one more nail in the coffin of proving that he is who he is. Yeah, I'm getting the figure in the, if I say tens of thousands, I'm getting the figure of 30,000 or something. It's going to be insignificant in the totality of things, but it's the conviction that is going to, because this is a personal conviction as well. And it's basically saying you paid for it, you falsified your records, you're a poor businessman, except first time he's ever been held accountable this year. This year it's all happening. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.